Hi guys, welcome to another Creatrix client lesson of the day. Today we're talking about process and really just speaking to the deep processing, the deep personal development work and personhood cultivation that goes along with working towards our dreams, accomplishing our dreams, desires, and goals, right? For a lot of us, if we're not tuned in to this idea that there is personal development and growth happening on the way to the tangible outcomes, we make it mean that it's just that we're just lucky, or that it's just we were in the right place at the right time. Every time we experience some kind of success or like make progress, or like achieve a goal along the way, it's I was just lucky, right? Like, it just worked out this time, and we make it all about situation and circumstance. This is just a moment for you. Like, I just want to encourage you to recognize, like, where have I almost diminished the amazingness of certain wins or of certain successes by telling myself that that I just got lucky, that I was just at the right place at the right time, when I could instead recognize all of the hard work that got me there, right? There is this identity evolution that happens when we are doing this kind of work. When we are working on that personal development and personhood cultivation while we're working towards our goals, desires, and dreams, right? Versus recognizing all of the deep transformational work and processing that went into it to become that person that experiences those things. Sometimes it can be hard to reckon with that change, that shift in identity, because literally you are unbecoming and becoming the next version of yourself, right? Embodying, stepping into that next version of you when you're doing this level of work. And so it can be hard to reckon with that because the brain is so connected to the past and old stories, and it's always trying to use the past to predict the future, right? And so there's, when we're doing this level of work, there's that old identity that is connected to those stories and, all that goes along with that. And so when we can actually recognize that there is an identity shift happening when we are doing this level of work, working towards our dreams, desires, and goals, it makes it so much easier to just witness and recognize where our brain is kind of hanging on to that old story or that old version of ourselves. Even just having the awareness that this is something that often occurs makes it so much easier to sort of catch yourself in it and to witness and to process through that, right? So, ask yourself, like, where am I not giving myself credit for the accomplishments and the successes that I have had? Where are those accomplishments and successes? Like, what are they actually tied to? What skills and what energy management, skills and practices? Like, what are the practices that I've actually implemented that are actually changing my reality, the things that are actually changing my experience of myself and the world? Because that is that's what's actually happening. It's not just that I'm lucky or that I was in the right place at the right time. I've been doing that hard work. And so giving yourself credit for that, acknowledging that, and recognizing that that is the evolution of your personhood. That is you stepping into that next version of yourself that has these new skills. Just recognizing it and having that conversation with yourself, having that self-reflection time is going to make it so much easier. It's like digestion. It's the integration piece, because if we are without that awareness, sometimes we can get stuck in feeling like there's this what do I want to call it? There's like a disconnect between the brain and the old identity and the new experiences we're having, right? They might feel disharmonious. So just recognizing that and helping your brain and body along with that transition of, this is actually the next evolution of my identity. I am now someone who trusts themselves. I am now someone who feels the fear and do it anyway. I am now someone who is committed and shows up consistently for their goals. I'm someone that executes consistently. I am someone that, even when they're not feeling it that day, finds that empowered place and does it anyway, right? That's why I'm having the results and success. It isn't just the luck. It isn't just the right place or the right time. It's because I'm doing the work to generate these experiences, you know? So again, just inviting you to have that kind of conversation with yourself, to look at the deeper layers of process and transformation that are actually occurring as you work towards your dreams, desires, and goals, and as you cultivate that desired personhood and step into and embody that version of yourself more and more and more.